Today, the 29th of June 2020, the Ministry of Finance want for make me say the money wouldn't be owed former president, vice president, and other appointees them. They don't pay them. So as it stands now, they don't owe them nothing again. Last year, July, they be paid the first set of money. It be left balance where they don't pay now. We can't look inside that. We go from last year, what to make that delay be there, because we find out here last year, grumble be boku before them pay, and then begin an explanation why they pay. This trip, now just one page until we say that this can be owe and then don't pay. You know, get second page. Whilst last year, then be showy, waiting they owe, waiting they don't pay, and waiting left. But it be get second page of an explanation. This trip an explanation of the. But let we look inside the coronavirus numbers them, Nasalon, as we can always do. And since today, Monday, we'll just want peep on Sunday your numbers before we start. Sunday, the 28th of June, 272 tests was conducted. 272 tests was conducted. Out of that 272 day, 17 positive. 17 turn out for be positive. And out of that 17 day, make we break and down by district. Bo, 3. Kono, 5. Kenema, 2. Putloko, 1. Western area rural, 2. Western area urban, 4. Then yesterday, we give you a total of 17. We be get 6 recoveries and 1 person be lost in life to COVID-19. Nasalon. We pray say in soul, rest in peace. Today, the 29th. We remember the new one way, the active case search when NACOVAX say then they do. Then we promise we say, then go the average 400 testing a day. 400 testing. The other day, they said they go start yesterday. But for the 24 hours, the number we'll get today, number of tests, not look like say they don't start. Even then, they tell say they go start yesterday. Until we say they conduct on 196 tests. 196 tests. Then we don't tell we say then go the average 400 tests. 400. And bunch of them they get for be inside Kiton. But we will wait to make we see the numbers begin agent 400, 500. Then we go no say they don't really start. But for now, even though they say they don't start, the numbers not correlate to waiting them we promise we. Number of tests conducted, 196. Out of that 196 day, we get, out of the 196, we get 23 positive cases. 23 positive cases. And if we want to break this 23 by district, now so it look like Bombali, 1. Western area urban, 2. Moyamba, 20. 20 na Moyamba. 1 green day. Moyamba with 20 confirmed new COVID-19 positive case. I think we get to contact Moyamba. I believe say we've really try for reach out to. Maybe you go able for explain to we more what happen na Moyamba. We inside 1 green day, then get 20 cases. And share a network, we self try, we go donate the face mask na Moyamba. So for make inside 1 day, then just carry this kind of number away Imagine just 3 districts get positive case. Bombali 1, Western Area Urban, Freetown 2, Moyamba 20. Moyamba need for tell we something we don't know. Because we really want to know waiting they go on na Moyamba. And so people and they say, oh, something because they don't lift the inter-district lockdown, they again, this and that. So Nakovac say, when I know for say na 14 days, now this thing they take before you kick. So if people want feel say na because they don't lift time, now I make up the provinces, we see numbers then they rise there now. They say no, they know make you feel so. Because now they know say there is community transmission. I agree say community transmission day. So not to say that because they lift the inter-district lockdown. You get somebody in a salon, give them the advice. Tell them, wear face mask. If not for the government, for you safe, wear them. Wear them. Okay? Make we continue with the other numbers then. The cumulative confirmed positive cases now in a salon don't reach 1,450. 1,450. The cumulative confirmed case now in a salon don't reach. Total number of deaths still there at 60. So for the past 24 hours, nobody no seen life in a salon. The active cases them right now in the isolation center now 429. 429. We get 18 people we recover from COVID-19. 18 people beat COVID-19 in a salon within the last 24 hours. 18 people. We don't give you now a cumulative recovery number to 961. 961. Number of people we currently in quarantine now 1,822, and the one them wait on discharge from quarantine now 7,240. 7,240. That's how waiting the numbers them look like. The total number of tests we don't be conducted na salon up to date na 11,514. 11,514. Again, governments don't come with the enhanced regulation, the COVID-19 regulation. They don't come with the active case search. We still see the numbers then. We not think say we don't reach any call for burning any COVID in salon. We not reach it. Me, Tripoli. Even though Nakovac say they not think, they don't know. But me not think say we don't reach the yet too. Because when you go to feel otherwise, you see one district come out with one surprise number. Then you gonna say we really not reach it for burning any curve. What thing you feel say the government for do? What they not don't do? What thing you want make them add? Or make them pull come out? But I think say we all get for play we own role now, for make we people in a salon adhere. We want come lay on a table. The money outstanding, the owe way governments of salon be owe, the one that we don't work for the government, like the former president, the former vice president, all the one in there. I know say even that first time where them be release the money, then just they tell you say former president and vice president are the money this. They no break and down for we. For make we know Amos vice president, if na, say the past administration, be 2 vice presidents and BDO for the entire 11 years where they be there in office for. So we don't know which one they pay for and which one they not pay for. But however, I just want to take my mind back to July 5th, 2019. That was the time where the Ministry of Finance, we make clear we not say, yes, them be all them people there. But however, them people have been on the grumble. It be all over social media. Say, oh, they not pay them, this and that. At that time, now in this slogan be they tranga one say the ground dry. So at that time, where they release the press notification for we all, make I just go through and quick before they come to today on. Payment of end of service benefits, gratuities, and pension arrears to former president, vice president, and political appointees of the last administration. Oh yes, you know they be first and take go. They be now and tomorrow. Even Motorman life safe. In the end. So you have to be last, Make you carry on. The Ministry of Finance, they announced for the information of the general public. This one, and they died more. So if you begin your uncle will be the work trade. You in the insert be the cry say the ground right and let the general public know. But this one they hit on the 5th of July 2019. Then say they want to make the general public know say the sum of 33 billion leons. 33 billion 415 million and 57,270 leons they don't pay as benefits, gratuities, arrears of pension to former president, vice president, ministers and deputy ministers and other political appointees of the previous administration. The amount to them pay, it represents 50% of the amount to them supposed to pay them as them benefits. And then pay this one up to the 31st of May 2019. This is not the first one. They say going forward, the monthly pension from June 2019, then go pay NASIT, then go pay them. Going forward, the monthly pension from June 2019, na NASIT, then go pay them. The table where they can show you now, they say, na so, they be make them by the category. All right? They say former president and vice president, na 2. And then pay. Okay? And how much then be pay? Now be the amount where then be owe, now be 6,680,697. You know what? This money is too boku. I go to round them up. So for that 6.8 billion they pay 3.4 billion when a half of 50% of that money they owe. They say for the former minister and deputy minister, now then 59. So then be owe them 36 billion leons. Then be pay 18 billion. Other numbers than they be end, but the number they did in Tuboku. We go ambassadors and deputy ambassadors, information and cultural attaches. Now be then 44. Then be owe them 7 billion. Then pay 3.6 billion. Heads of agencies and departments are be then 38. Then owe them 5.7 billion. Then pay 2.8 billion. Then we also get agencies, end of service benefits them now be 154 subvented agencies them. Then we owe them 6.9 billion. Then we get for pay them 3.4 billion. Then we get also contract gratuities, when I be then 74. Then owe them 3.6 billion. Then we pay them 1.8 billion. So at that time, then we owe 66 billion 830,114,540 leones na dem be owe them. But then be pay 50% of the amount they when I be 33,415,057,270 leones na them be pay them. Now, part 2 of that one day. Then be careful explain. Even this one, they no explain, but let's carry on. The public go recall say, inside 2017, the IMF be suspending engagement with the previous administration due to low domestic revenue collection and slippage in management of the finance of the state. Upon assumption, we then take office and the leadership of the state, the new administration be prioritized and put before the negotiation we then be get with the IMF and other development partners them. We then approve inside November 2018, the first review of the good economic track record and the performance of the government been successful and been completed on June 28, 2019, resulting to the immediate, because of the good work they do, now make IMF be give them money, where now be $21.62 million. And this one, now it be include direct budget support of $14.9 million. It is worthy for make the general public know say at this time the previous administration be prepare the 2018 budget, they not be make provision for make them go pay themselves. This I they read from 2019 because you still just join we make you know and say the previous administration them be the right to 2018 budget, they not be include for pay themselves. So because of that, they not be make any provision for president, ex-president, vice president, and ministers and deputies and diplomats and other political appointments. Therefore, the implement here, when a part of the 2019 budget of the new administration, make possible because of the money where IMF give them, the sum of $13.9 million. The balance of 50% of this amount will be paid in due course. Who stand and go pay them? In due course. Now so then be tell well, due course don't reach. The due course don't reach, and at today, the 29th of June, from the 5th of July 2019, the due course don't reach now. Let me read what in this due course say. Payment of outstanding end of service benefits to former president, vice president, ministers, deputy ministers, and other political appointments. The public go member say inside 2019, that and the one I already so just now. Inside 2019, the government of Salome be pay 38,708. If I go back this money, it will look different from that one that I already just now. Una be a miss small, yeah. Then I just see if it be 38 billion. At that time, it be 33 billion. But however, make we continue. It be 33 billion 415. But then say it be 38 billion then pay. Well, we'll go here from the other side. Let us just continue. 38,708,975,799 leons to former president, vice president, ministers, deputy ministers, and other political appointments. When I be the first installment of the payment for the benefits, the gratuities, the arrears of pension, and that's not paid by the previous administration. The Ministry of Finance now wish for make una all know say the final payment amounting to 31,463,583,085 loans has been paid. Waiting and say, then don't pay. Has been paid. Additionally, the sum of 4,797,375 loans has been paid to former ministers and deputy ministers of the current administration as their final end of service benefits. Well, Usman Toli Goka explains small for we now. Because the sum of 4 billion has been paid to former ministers and deputy ministers of this current administration. Okay. Yeah, this 4 billion, 4.7 billion we then pay, you know, say cabinets don't change. So because of cabinets don't change, you know, and that reshuffle can take place. Then one day we be woke, then be owe them. So the money we then owe them, now in them pay so. So then pay the one that will be day trade, then pay the one them will be woke under the wire, the money we then owe them. I don't know no more if Honorable Timbo did it. Yeah. That question Triple A asked there. I don't know if he did it, but however, make we give the numbers them. Ex-president, ministers, and deputies. Ex-president, ministers. I don't know if they forget to put vice presidents there. But one, ex-president, ministers, and deputies. Now then 68, because they just bunch all thing. The amount due, we will be there before, but now 20, let me say, now be 47.8 billion leons. 2019, they be paid them 23.9 billion, and the balance will now be 23.9 billion they don't pay now. Ex-ambassadors them, now then 22. Then say today, the money then be owed them be 6.9 billion. Then pay them 2019 3.4 billion, and it be left 3.4 billion. They don't pay them now. Heads of agencies and departments, then 26. Then be owed them 5.9 billion. Then be pay 2019 4.1 billion. So they not get better this triple. Then a 1.7 billion then get. Information and cultural attaches, now then 16. Then we owe them 4.6 billion. Then we pay them 2.4 billion. So now they don't pay them 2.2 billion. Ex-ministers, deputies of the current administration. So now 11 people, you know, when president be the reshuffle. 11, in case you not be known, but now 11 people not there again. So then 11 people in there, then we owe them 9.5 billion. They say they pay them 4.7 billion 2019, and now they don't pay them 4.7 billion, when are the rest. So in total, they don't pay all man with they owe the sum of 74 billion 923 million 356,258 leons. Now they don't pay. That last one explanation be there, but this one no explanation no day. The 29th of June 2020. If you want more information, the number did it. They say make you call them. But this now the press release where come up from the government of Sierra Leone through the Ministry of Finance. You know how the finance ministry want make me and you no say, then they pay you, this government, then go direct them foot no more, but then go pay you. So they don't pay the farmers them. Some people then don't begin question now where they say then pay some of the one that will be deep on this present administration where no they again. But now waiting the law say, make we understand that. It didn't have the books, but Usman Toli go can help we break them down. Yes, Usman Toli, you get the platform, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Triple A, and welcome to everybody. And this is a new week, so I thank you all for come back na this program for make we can put on the table. What thing will help we contribute before. Okay, what I will do first, I will give a general overview of what in these benefits they about. And then I will bring two critical questions then. We, I believe, say the debate center around those two critical questions. To start with, as AAA say, the law that was made in 2003, the Act 2003, it made provision for anybody who don't work under the government for gear in benefit. And so the 2003 Act say. And this Act, just after the war, where Chijan Kaba been in a power, so now in this Act come. So consequently, where this government can have power, so about 1 year, people don't normally get them pay. And we all witnessed the mass sacking, dismissal of some politicians then, so many people were dismissed. So civil rights activists them, the ex-civil servant them, they all come together. Then they ask the government for let government try pay then ex-politicians there. So a lot of complaint being come on. And they ask the government for let the government pay. So as AAA explained, in July last year, that is 2019, the government make the first disbursement where it come to about 33.4 billion leones. And we convert this US dollars, that is about roughly, let's say, 3.5 million US dollars in total. 3.5 million US dollars. Now the government pay as 50%. In other words, you only make part payment to all the people, ex-politicians. Them. This include the ambassadors. They now, the attaches. Them now. All the one and they now this money I work also. Now the total amount of money we then pay them. Now 2019, we now just 50%, half of the amount fee. So again, this one now is just for campaign the balance we left. In other words, remember say the government will say they will pay the balance in due course. In other words, they not give you specific date when they will make this payment. Then just say they will pay them sometimes. So this second payment we don't cancel. In back now, 50% of the balance payment will be on left. Where itself it come to roughly about 3.6 million US dollars. Now the government on this also today or yesterday, I don't know. So the point is, we get two critical questions then. This is not just a summary of the entire act. And don't forget also that we get other international treaties then. In other words, the government of Sierra Leone, apart from the constitution, we make provisions, say, and for pay their ex-politicians, yeah, or then people that we deserve benefits. That we also sign other international treaties that we go for honor. And some of the treaties here, such as International Labor Organization. So they're all the watch. So say where you don't, where somebody, you don't dismiss them, or job done for them, you get for gear in benefits. So they're all the watch. So the critical questions now where I want to ask. Yeah, we all don't understand briefly what is payment all day about. The critical question we want to ask now is, if you say the politicians, then all what they do is about protecting their own interest at the expense of the people then. Because when you look at this, COVID-19, We all know it's a difficult time for the country. We see Usai nurses, then they come, then they protest. We see people and they complain about the ground dry, like you say, although I will come back to that later. For like a government, if we say this is not the right time, because if government not being one pay now, they're not being this specific date, then we'll take this excruciating circumstance, this exceptional circumstance, as a mitigating circumstance, not to forpay the politicians there now. Considering the fact that the same politicians here, most of them are then under investigation for corrupt practices. In office say the government for don't wait for small. The other day they blame the mayor for the adjustment of the property tax. We say, go to the right time this. If we actually, the government, they talks it, these are difficult times, and then they struggle for meet the promises that we don't make for this 2020. You think, say, this is not the right time for make that kind of payment here? Or you feel, say, the government just one think, say, then self tomorrow, we then get for less power. Then go one for let them treat them, the cow then they treat them wire them. For let them self pay them on time or in time. You know, if you say that's the other way for let them self protect their future interest. These are some of the questions we did try for what they try for bringing in, because I remember where they made the right to the present government before they make the forced disbursement. A good number of the people away they complain, they argue, say they don't want this government for set the record. Say, you know, they don't want honor within the Constitution states that delaying payment or not making payment to those ex-workers then. So that was one of the arguments put forward by the people where they complain. So, you know, if we say this government self, they honor this commitment because they want to protect their own future interests. Or you can argue, say this government, they get respect for the Constitution. In other words, I just want to put my own case across, and then I will left to other listeners, then let them dive in with their own responses then. Or you can argue, say this current government, they get respect for the constitutions, they get respect, they honor the international obligations, treaties where they don't sign with organizations such as the International Labour Organization, where they watch them. Or maybe you go say they want to continue to improve their image, especially to institutions like the IMF, the World Bank, we a big donor contributor them to the current administration. Because we see recently where IMF disbursed about $143 million, and the World Bank said $100 million, based on their own argument is that the government is prudent and the administration is in line with the expectations. Because again, from the letter where AAA read, or the statement where AAA read, it states, and critically, it states, the current government say, we don't kind of power. IMF, they don't cease for assist the country due to a lack of revenue mobilization. Yeah, but we don't kind of power, so they're able to improve on revenue mobilization and get some prudent policies there in place. So consequently, they will bring IMF back as a loan. So from there, I think the IMF issue, I think about $13.9 million. I think part of that payment will they make. Now they didn't take the first 3 point. I think I didn't take that 3.6 million.
And that one didn't be explained to we.
Okay.
But this one will not get part 2, so we don't know if, just like how they say, if now from this IMF or World Bank money then pull from, but no explanation, they then just say they don't pay them the money.
Okay. Well, to be honest with you, I believe the payment will likely come from, most likely, I'm not going to say 100% sure, but I'm sure that money will come out from the IMF. Now they go down police because the first one says, it come out from the IMF. I believe to a very large extent that this money back will don't come out from the IMF. So maybe they just want honor what the Constitution say, and also to what international organizations they expect me to do in order for making it look good to the face of the international organizations then. So now then critical questions here.
And before you go, I just want to read one question, quick way, or statement where Francis Baka writes on Facebook. He say he write for pay them by law. He says so, not enough for daily, but if or but. He say it up to the recipient for make it defer in payment if you want. He say for left for being political about all things.
Okay, just to respond back to Francis. Francis, I think you not get me quite clear. I'm not saying, that is why in the first place I quote the Constitution. The Constitution says, now they right, forget our money day. Yeah? That was why the government make the first disbursement with 50% in the first place. Yeah? But what are they trying to talk? I'm talking about the timing here. Yeah? I'm talking about the timing, especially, and I tell you, by their own submission, the government submission, they're not going to give date where they will pay the balance 50%. Then just say, in due course. The argument is, considering this present situation, we only cried for COVID-19, things are hard, people are not lost their job, and this now a global problem. Yeah? We see, all the economies of the world now, then they take some exceptional policies and just try to correct the existing situation. I'm not saying that they don't deserve forget them. They are just worried that if this is not the time, because don't forget, the government gets a lot of areas then we don't get for spend money. And by their own submission, yeah, they say if COVID-19 continue, under the second scenario, we would expect the economy to grow, I think 3.6% or so. I'm not sure about the figure. But now they don't revise them, I think 2.2%. By the second scenarios, by the risk and impact assessment of COVID-19. Second scenario. Yeah? Second scenario. Now that's how they try for talk. Yes, of course, the Constitution says that the right forget that. But with those the things say, you therefore put the interest of the people in force. But this is an argument. You can also argue, like Outing AAA say, that the people are not there for complaints, saying they go on dry. The government don't do well. If you look at it in certain respect, such as the NACSA transfers, yeah. You think about recently we talk about the fishermen, they don't give them money back for help with the fishing business, yeah. We don't see the government they do some transfer, which is a good thing too. But what we try to talk here is that the politicians themselves always they try to protect their own interests at the expense of the masses. That's what I'm saying here. We see the amount of suffering where they go on in the country. People in the suffer. And I wish AAA, you get time for send your camera down, let go listen to what people in the say, whether the goes still dry, which I believe to a very large extent. Maybe the people are just tired now for the complaint.
The camera had to go out tomorrow. It has been confirmed.
Yes,
tomorrow the
honest,
camera had to go out.
Exactly. But to be honest, the government, they do well in terms of disbursement to, in terms of like NACSA, when I know I'm bringing comparison with other governments, but then they do well because at least then they give out. But we just wonder at the existing situation, exceptional circumstance, whether at the right time this a question that they ask for give them money. Again, Francis, you can argue. So then people are safe. If you want to argue on that basis, let's have them get family for feed. And they need under this difficult circumstance. Yeah, then get safe no family for feed. But again, other people in the argue, the same politicians then, and they don't let me down in the country. This is how you put case across. The same politicians then, that then investigate for corruption. Yeah? And then they investigate for corruption. And these cases have not been concluded. And a good number of them, we listen to the ACC commissioner. Yeah, a good number of them. Yeah, they don't ask them for give money back when they don't give back. So now the argument is, I'm not one-sided here, but looking at both sides. It depends on how you put forward the argument. So I will stop here and I'll give chance to other callers then.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Look out, doctor. Make we hear you. Waiting in get for it today. Yes, Dr. Aisatu, you get the platform.
Hi, good evening, everyone, and good morning to many others. And I hope everybody will do well. Happy Monday, and we look forward to a good week going downwards. But for me, already this news is not a good one. That's all I could start with. Well, in terms of COVID-19, we already don't know what's going on with COVID-19, and the measures then still stay the same. We really do hope, say, everybody adhere, and we really do hope, say, we numbers then get better, with the reinforcement then we then don't put in place. We hope, say, all citizens then abide, and no say these feds here, so now everybody infects, not one person infects. The government can do your own for the citizens themselves, go do their own, and Lord do this together, and Lord see the country go back to normal. And we all want to see that happen in good faith. We don't want to lose so many lives them during this COVID-19. The one that we don't pass away, we pray, say, Lord God, sorry for them. And the one that we not get this sickness here, we pray, say, that God push this sickness far away from them. And as well as the one that we suffer this sickness right now, we pray, say, that God give them, treatment and cure, let them recover, faster, and then go back to them loved ones them. That's not for COVID-19. As for these 31.4 billion Leone, we, I believe, somewhere around $31.4 million, for this is really another one way they say this is not the right time for let anybody they can't team up. They pay them kind of money they have to politicians, and we don't really smuggle the country money to their own self-interest and not do anything we be say we will be proud of. We be saying that the basic things that we need in that country, that water, that light, because the road that they talk about, that's not road. They need to see other countries with the number of roads that we then get, they make traffic, how where do they say prison choke? Prison will choke because how they deal with the money when it comes to the road, right? For me, I don't really care about whatever agreement they had in so whatever constitution it was. Them we are not deserve this money. That's my own take. And that's how me feel. Okay, this is not to anybody else in your opinion. I just in your opinion. Right? So I say this because we already auditor general report. All the people that were indict during that time. That money they already steal. And what thing happen right now? They don't even try for arrest or for try for get them things and they back all the money, the country money back, for try for rebuild the country or do things and for people that really suffer under, they can't team up. They say them to pay them. Yeah, I agree with Usman Toli say, really what thing that they try to do, they're within our power right now. The SLPP government, they try to protect them your rights so that they will then not they. So themselves they can't team up say, well, this is anything like the constitution. We've been doing I don't know. Why we not going to give it back? We own. Really, this is shameful. It's outrageous too. You know, I don't understand. You know, we're not able to pay the healthcare workers them on time, give them money, because then they sacrifice their life right now with COVID-19. And then they go out there and make sure they people are healthy and try to stay on, you know, well, and try to cut down on the virus, you know, where they go on at the country and when are this during this pandemic. Now, money on the police kind of money, where we say maybe half of it, you know, will pay everybody who deserves to be paid on time, as well as will try for, you know, help with healthcare sectors them. And these light and water, hold on, they talk about. We will deal with Daniel with this money rather than paying them. If them get for pay themselves, let them wait because they don't take something from the country. When they don't pay them thing and they done, they will pay them back. You know, there are laws and they will them put in place. I'm sure there is another terms and conditions that comes with it. That says if you probably don't thief in the country, you go for payback, if you go for go jail, and this former president, it will be very shameful for go put your hand under this money. That's what I think, really. And then you know what? But you need a free person. If the laws and what are the terms and conditions? What did they say? You know, I can't even believe it. This is really frustrating to see that this is the time. Last year we heard the same thing. Now again, during COVID-19, right? At the peak of COVID-19 in Sierra Leone, this is what we have to deal with. Or it's not that say, oh, we're going to use this money to renovate Connaught Hospital or renovate Cottage or try to get water or try to get, you know, better sanitation that people can actually feel like, you know what, their country is doing something for them. But no, now politicians, they will go pay this much money.
I want to follow you on that quick, Doctor. This money what they talk about, now money where this administration done the 2 years in office. Last year before them pay, will be a lot of cry, say, oh, they need for pay money because they don't end in service. And some of the ways where they end the service of these people, not to be the correct way. So some man say they get them off balance. So then we need for balance and say, team up fine. And the other aspect to it, they talk about, order for take, but now waiting the law say, nine they say they don't fulfill. But if now be 2 years ago, like they told them come out, the previous administration, just like how I read say, they say they not be meeting nothing, I mean they not pay them. As I understand also they come out say the all healthcare workers, even to yesterday with the land say healthcare workers and still the gumbo say they not get an allowance yet. And now you can't get this big money. I can understand that. But again, this the money where them be the work for, where they deserve when the government give them. Just like as Yusuf they talk, I just want to clarify that side they make we understand small. You can carry on, ma.
I understand that in a law, which is a work or whatnot. I just have to say I don't think this is the right time, and I don't think they deserve the money for a reason. Okay? Because during that report, that Auditor General report, we all hold we had to say, what? We didn't know this much money was stolen during that administration. So why didn't they pay for it? So let them use the money, then pay for that, then they wouldn't thief, wouldn't try for buildings for themselves overseas and other countries and develop other things and wouldn't left alone behind. So me, now they need to look at. And then look at whether they will work for or what now. Because you know what? If you work for something, you need a thief. Seriously, you need a thief. You're afraid for thief. You go there and you know, see every dollar where you make, those dollars is your sweat. You didn't do no crook. You didn't do no corruption. That's what they did. And that's why they don't deserve it in my own book. This is my book. I'm not talking about any other Sierra Leonean's book or whatnot. I think it's really time for us to change our constitution. Because these people, this is what's going to happen. This is going to continue to happen. And we really need to strengthen so many laws in that country so that we don't die not seeing some of the things that we want to see in our country. Think about this money, AAA. Think about this, everybody that is listening. We can actually have light and water in that country. Seriously. It is shameful and it's disgraceful that we have to deal with this all the time. So me, that's what I think about this whole thing. It doesn't make sense. Trust me, even the international community, what will gain if they're afraid for, they'll find out things that so all them things and thief the money, the education sector. Remember, let's go back to that report if we have to. You know, they know what happened. That shouldn't have happened. And I disagree with this payment. And that's the truth. You know, I don't have nothing much to say when it comes to that. You know, all I can say, the former president should be ashamed of himself for all he did to that country within that 10-year way he served. He should be ashamed of himself, putting his hand under this money. He should just take it and say, you know what, Sierra Leone people don't want to forgive me. I really disgrace this country if I don't do something right. Now that's what I think. That's all I have for tonight. This is sad.
Okay, before you go, because somebody, I think this person, don't say, you know, they come now, so it can't today, it can't hear. I call you Dr. Isatu, so it question me. There, I want to make you clarify it and the back. So you don't answer.
You know,
no, you don't say, I think he left here, you were, they come with you, say, we'll get to a nurse in the house. So now I say doctor in the house, if the question say, I sat to na nurse, how now na doctor? So please, you can, yes, it not be there. So, but they pay for that.
Okay, me na Dr. Isatu Kake Jalo, earned me Doctor of Nursing Practice degree on May 20th, 2020. Okay. Prior to that, I earned me associate degree in nursing in January of 2007. Then I earned a bachelor's degree in 2011. And also I earned a master's degree in May of 2014. So I've been in the healthcare system. I started as a diploma, associate degree. I worked my way up, to earn a doctorate degree and to tell you, I'm the first one in my family to earn a doctorate degree. Okay. Not even my brothers. I'm the female person that earned that. I have a brother who's a lawyer, but no one has a doctorate degree. That's me. And I've laid a foundation I've been an example for my children. I have 3 kids. They would not have an excuse about school that I've said. They were born in this country, in America, so they would not tell me that they won't go to school because I came to this country, I was 17 during that war. So I left after taking the Becker exam. I was going to SS1. Then another war took place. Then I came here in 1999. So I've been in the U.S. for over 21 years. And I've been really doing so many different things. I don't only work as a family nurse practitioner. I also teach. I'm an adjunct faculty at a community college, as well as the school that I graduate. I teach, graduate students in clinical settings. So if that works, I think I've explained a little more than I want to, but I am Dr. Isatu Kake Jalo, so I should be
thank you very much, Doctor. So, Mary B, you don't hear it now? The question we ask, I just make it clarify. Thank you very much. Thank you, ma.
Thank you.
Yeah. Make a out Usfriend. Yes, Usfriend, you get a platform. What do you get for it today, sir?
Hello, AAA. Thank you very much for giving me the platform. And thanks to the doctor in the house, that's a two who don't clarify his status as a doctor. Which I just want to add this for no more. What typically happened at the world in terms of US and UK, there was a problem of shortage of doctors. wherein doctors then they don't meet the ratio. So within government then doing most of the area, then try for give chance to nurses them who don't think at the cause, would then be try for do very well so that they will be able for do an associate course so that they will be able for help the doctors them because doctor work you get for go learn many years. But as you don't did it as a nurse, that already don't give you a step for go become somebody who will be able for diagnose and able for dispense medicine. So now part of that one day intake chance for do so. And a very good initiative, and we thank them for that and we congratulate them. Coming to this issue of, first of all, this money issue, just a little piece here, an extract. This extract was doing a last piece of the extract. He say, he talk about, guns not able to cause citizens to be disabled due to mutation. But again, he talk about, farms to plow, now barren as guns cause them to follow to farm by day. That's a lot of problem we don't happen at Salon. Remember, the war don't cost 10 years. We the farms them we don't follow, they not do anything. But people that we don't try the tabernacles, the churches them, the mosque, they don't try, they don't fail for bring peace in the country. Then try all kind of way at the fallacy citizens and cry for claims say they need a kind of reconciliation. Everybody will they cry for reconciliation, they not be no. Then try for say, well, how we would turn them plowing blades there. The guns them into plowing blades, no go get something back. People then begin to think, say, now the table, now you go able for bring peace. Now the area usai war don't day. Then now usai all those who are partisans or who are involved in that to come to the table and pull all them, effuse all their minds and talk, say, war na stupid thing, and with a smile and with a come happy and talk this. Why I bring this to also, when you see what in this government they try to do now at this last part, I go on for acclaim them, say they are doing good, even though there was a delay in dispensing this money, and for that people and they say on a wrong timing. Then for them just give them what they deserve as they've been deserve them because we don't work, they pay you go. Despite the fact there are some malpractices that we don't go on by certain few individuals in any official area where they misappropriate the finance or the revenue of the country. We know of that one day. But they try to do a kind of peaceful way, say, let we try give them. So me, I go try for support, say, let them do them. Let them give them, not in the way for, say, on the other side of it, of the situation of the country, not on the other side of it, as them, one or two of them, we don't eat more than how much they for eat, and not in the area of the poor governing area where they don't do the previous, but for the sake of peace, so that we'll be able to go forward, so that people are not going to say, well, this reason here will come up and strike, or now this reason here will find people and let them will destabilize the present government. Let them give them waiting they deserve if that is eligible to them, so that we go get a peaceful Sierra Leone, and then I go to Gambia, live there for a few years. This now waiting a land, one of the slogan what we learn, Pan Wolof, they say Danka Danka Mojapa Golo. That means small and easy. Now you go make you catch monkey. I get for Sidon one I remember I say yes, not true. When you want catch monkey, he go jump tick from tick. So I go able to go catch him. You get for take an easy, let go catch that monkey day. That's not one thing. So I go try for say for the sake of peace and reconciliation, if then would they don't do so, then we'll accept them with goodwill, and then self-holding at the power they don't give them, then we get peace so that we'll be able to proceed. Then we'll look into other areas there now. But the bad part of it is that there is money going with the income. But remember, in any government, before the while they come, they get what they call speculative motive money, what they put in a bank. They get what they call precautionary motive, what they put in a bank. The third one is just the continuous spending. I believe say there was money in the bank because they self-talk at some point. They just say the money where they equate to the they self-confess at some point. There was a time where they analyzed the income where they because people in the house they will not meet money, They say there was money, but based on waiting this government will be done, they don't go put in the bank. There's a for left and in a money when a standing like a standing order, standing money like. Then get the terms of it. Maybe Saturday, Usman Toli will able I like that area for we because me not so effective in science. But what I know, there is money actually where they dispense to all apart from what in the camp. There is money there is always called precautionary motive and speculative. So now one pandemic then we don't just delay for take and give people there whether they deserve, would them just be divert for other causes. So that's now one thing. So in the sake of peace, I want let we all understand say whether they don't give, let himself not become somebody who can destabilize tomorrow. Then you will take a gear and back, then you find a way we will get lasting peace. Because we are all citizens who just want to get salon, let it go before. Another one day we want to take from that side of this money. I don't want to go delve into it too much, but another neutral part I want to take them. Then the only thing we want to just bring to light today, I want to let we know because we get a lot of Chinese affiliation at salon. Today and just about 2 hours ago, the Chinese then tweet. They say then they try their own new vaccine to the military. They don't produce a vaccine what they call AD5 vectored COVID-19 vaccine. Then combine now with a kind of adenovirus that's not something where they put on the kidney, the adens, and so on, and type 5. Then put them together and spike them with a glycoprotein that's not something like a protein where they make. Because the virus itself is a protein-like virus. So they don't make them forget to their new military people then. But why I just bring them to light so that we all will just watch and see. So I know we'll take them because they don't begin to give too much gift. They don't give about 3 to 5 gifts in a salon. So we become vulnerable wherein they go come and say, well, Una self get people who will volunteer. Now wait, let us see what in the military people who they don't give this vaccine, who then they begin give inside this week here to the military. Let us see how they work on them. Because one of the SARS virus vaccine would have been introduced, it will get some contraindication that will be very toxic. So one level wait for long to see how it work. But I hope say some of the people that we concerned, then will able for listen to this, so then will able for take them on board. Then again, they don't also discover if I income just after that virus, they don't discover another flu strain human pandemic potential found in China, where they say if they pandemic hog, they'll pick them, which is similar to swine fever. So in swine fever, we don't begin, it can't have Middle East fever. So let we keep an eye on that again in terms of whatever they come from China. I know they cry them down, I know they seen a bad thing, but now just they try for hold on, see if they can't give you anything, we as a developing country, make we go know what thing will they take up to that. And then finally, before they go, this one way doctor in the house when they talk about this severe one of this antiviral drug, actually in a very, very expensive drug. In the one they will be using in America, they don't try for complaint. They don't try for pull and say they call it gillets, one of the science the science factory where they produce them. It costs $390 per vial. And each patient for need 6 vials for in treatment when a 5 days course. I think the last 2 days, or not even the first day in the game 2 or the last one, when a 6 vial, when a total of $3,120 for just a treatment of one patient. The people that would produce them, they just don't say would they begin selling now because then they give this medicine with doctor in the house when they say. So I want back let people know about it. Then now what they produce them, what thing they want to do, they want to get generic manufacturers them that then they produce a similar brand, like when they say not to original one for the developing countries. So just go keep an eye on waiting to come up from there. But the government of the US, we don't secure 500,000 vials for dispensers to most important areas. The free one where these G-Leaks we don't give, they say, well, we don't tire for again. Now let us make money out of them. So it is very expensive, but only pray say, let we take precautions because getting the treatment is one thing, but the cost over it as a developing country, it comes. Why I bring this? so that we in a salon will be very, very effective in doing this with personal protective one. Not only PPEO, personal protective measures for we own side. You say, na me own word and I don't create. So we create a kind of using the mask, avoid crowded places, do effective hand washing, and follow the rules that what the master sabi and want follow do. Because anything they are always who are on speculation, I think them we very, very sensitive who need for no. Because that medicine they will say go buy and also will pull out money for one patient. Then say they will give it. Because then say they will buy it all. So that is all. And totally let God continue for help we and bless with doctor in the house. Let continue for elevate them and bless you again. And let Sierra Leone continue for progress and let the leaders them who get they understand say not for egoism for themselves, they are there to serve the nation. Not for just serve for let I go accumulate wealth. Now for serve, let I go be diligent and give me service to the nation. That I want from them. Apart from that, I don't get anything more to say and let God continue for bless we and God bless Mama Salon.
Thank you very much, Usfriend.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Make we call to Tony. Yes, Tony, what thing you get for it today?
Concerning the topic the disbursement of funds or backlog or accrued, payment with the previous or past administration we don't work for. I feel say they deserve them. This is something they've worked for, and this is something they've cried for. And the current regime they try for set precedent wherein SF, think you see what goes around comes around. Where SF will left power tomorrow, or SF definitely no see they not go did it forever. They want for make themselves be treated the same way. So for me, I think it's for me it doesn't matter the time when they will give them. The only concern gets just like everybody else probably is not the priorities areas them wherein just like how Dr. Saturusef mentioned, there's nothing wrong paying backlogs or nothing wrong giving them their phones. But government definitely should have got a list wherein they know say like areas and like way as to mention the health workers, people who are working, who are contributing. But because basically the focus right now is on COVID-19. There's no way you can get a better economy if we still get surge in the figures or wherein we get high reported cases. Today you mentioned about Moyamba, we get to 20, then get 20 new cases or whatever. It's alarming. No investment, no gonna be in the way you, for this moment where you see them figures and they still come up in different areas. You understand? So the focus definitely you can get because the bottom line here is the government get the funds. They've mentioned it several times. We've seen, they've reported. That's the good thing with the report. Say money don't come, even on websites, IMF websites and World Bank their websites. If you go there, you will see exactly the disbursements the way they make for various countries. So within aid and loan and everything. So they should have prioritized and get a list. But my concern here is now is if they have this amount of money to give to past executive or past functionaries or people that we don't serve, I see why they don't forget city council money. I don't know if probably they try for payback, just like with the past administration, when APC normally they give funds to Kenema district, Kenema, where we all know, see Kenema be the cry for some reason, or probably another turn that state themselves, because all we've seen in these two political parties in power is like they're both the same in the same behaviors, and they just basically the only difference between there's time. The time where this go do and the time where then themselves go can and do that's the only difference. But they behave the same way in terms of most of the implementations in the policies them. You understand? So if the government get this kind of funds, made a plea to the government of Sierra Leone, the central bank. Please make available funds for the Freetown City Council. Some of we are concerned. Now Freetown we born, now they women, now they will do everything. We no say Freetown na the hub. You understand? Just like when you talk about Washington, you understand? We want for see Freetown clean. We want for see we Bengon clean. We want for see we markets them paint. We want for see a decent Freetown. We want for see areas then will be managed by the Freetown City Council. Make funds available. Let them for to keep their work because the large sum of the resources they come up from property tax, and where we know say at this crucial period, everybody raise eyebrows, say it's the wrong timing of raising funds. You understand? Raising the prices or rates on house them. You understand? We work, you understand? But we get for treat the whole issue a very sensitive issue. Mind you, say these are people working and they needed funds as well. Their family people, they have to pay their family. They get for take care of their families. They get other bills and for meats and everything. We the big governments. We know say the money they make them prioritize things. Them they need to prioritize certain important things, especially health workers that could likely mention, especially areas. I feel say they will need for begin plan on recovery right now. You understand on areas them basically. They need, I mean, they get that, then they empower. They know exactly what people they need. They've been on the fence. They know exactly what the challenges, then where they may face, where they may be on the fence before they got into power. They need to go back to the drawing board and start looking at those things. These are the pressing needs where the people then vote them for. We make the people then went to the polling station and decide for make a swift change and pull the past administration and give them power. They need to prioritize. It's a good thing. For me, I don't have any issue paying these people their money. It's something they've worked for and their family people, they have families. Some people still, they're in disarray because of the way they may take them, unawares in transferring them or bringing them back home. You understand? So me, the big government, that namiontic, I just know I still the show for other people for making them themselves make their own meaningful contributions. Thanks so much.
All right, thank you very much, Tony. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, caller ID live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, this is Patrick.
Yes, Patrick. You get the platform, sir. What's your contribution?
Well, I mean, the topic today not bad at all. I mean, the government don't try. I mean, as they don't begin to do some of them talk their way that they talk, they don't begin to put that into action. That doesn't say the main business. Whatever the past government don't work for, they deserve it. But me, my own question is, my own concern what I get. They get a lot of civil servants that don't work for that country there. Some people don't retire. What the government did do about it? Not just the 250,000 that they give them for a month, or they get packaged for the civil servants that they. You get a lot retired teachers there, retired nurses there. These are politicians. They amount them big money for them, which is good. I'm not there against that. They work for, they serve the nation. And they deserve it. But more other people that back don't serve that country in several different ways, from police, militaries, you get retired military, there you get retired police, you get retired nurses, doctors. The way that they government.
Patrick, I want to hold you under because I think see the retired and the civil servants them, I think then they pay them through NACIT. Unless
how much not a monthly payment?
Well, then is that for but I through NACIT then they pay them. And the amount I can't give, and we all know say the amount no go better.
Yes.
I
know that they pay them to retirement. But let them go to come out, like whether they come out, so where these past government officials there, and so they get a gratuity them. Where teach somebody to look, this teacher, this principal now, this guy named grammar school, his name, where retire. That was one of
Lashite.
Huh?
Lashite.
Yeah, Lashite. Look that man there. How many years you don't move for that school day? We retired. Now only 98.9 at the interview. I don't know if he made an AYV. This guy was a good guy. Government forget package for them people that they even draw inside the Ministry of Education or something. You get a lot of civil servants the way they retire will not everybody. No past that maybe whatever government they give them a small stipend. Or maybe not even enough. Some might not even take a monthly. You go make stay maybe after 2, 3, 4 months, let the money hard, then you go take her. I wonder if they go get all at once, which is good. wherever the government, if they don't begin because if they're not one for them people are, let's say go inside the same soup. Because when they come in power, whosoever can they expect for another person they do to themselves. So wherever they do self, now see there is so. So well, we'll do them for this past government, and we won't turn this, we'll let they do. So they left for the fish out some of these retired civil servants there, where don't work for that country. Some don't make a lot of sacrifice. A lot of nurses that don't make sacrifice. A lot of teachers there where don't make sacrifice. Then they go to fish out these people. They have to just that stop and let them give a good package there, good benefits. So on the day if I nothing they get worse. You know, if now also be a small quarter for them. Because look that locals this house where they may be back in the day. Then they now proper it don't turn to now property private property area. Locals this house they don't sell them. So what did the government they do not good thing? Some of them think they are then they bring blessing at the country. Where they think about the olders, people that don't serve at the country. You get some man that they serve, even so policeman they say if they tell you how much they get when they don't retire, maybe what me up with my force and how much you get till they die. In welfare picking a day. All until then they retire soldier, the one that don't die, they're picking there, they're worth there. So they're not even getting nothing against them. Even if they get not just small thing. So they left for to consider some of these people. So when you question what you say if the ground don't soak. I believe say right now, to my own point of view, the ground soak. Oh man, because if you the market two man, all the under don't soak now. Now just complain no more. That they say, oh, they not call me, it's where they call me. You know, they call at it, they don't rectify that because they watch the talk of the camera where they say, they don't begin to call them, they give them the certificate, they go to a bank, they give them the money, that even take picture there. So some man the problem with them they get according to the camera, say nah, somebody go away, they don't get the money, say they not get it, you know, register it, you know me they, you know get a phone number. But thank God that they take picture all for that. So I believe say the ground right now, everybody there in the kind of move, say money there in the ground. But like for that money they reach to the common man, then the government they try to do. Which they go do, fine. If the common man they should say let the sitting there the flow, people they go, Salon man around they said Salon man ask for please. Now for let just get small thing no matter what it eat, you get what it say, will not ask for please. So but if you not please with for that small little thing, then are the problem. The day because we see the market two man, the old man they get now money. Some man without some of them they go put up on the business. Some of them they not go put them. He left to them now their own choice wherever they want to. As long as the ground soup complain all the day, that's fine. But the government need to do more. He left from your what emphasize on. Let them go to fish out some of these civil servants that don't serve that country. They both party APC or SNP for a long time. They still some no, not to the all on that. So on the day, they just number the voice would have to go listen there. If they talk or maybe somebody don't even tell themselves for work point in pension. You know, they look for that. So the one where somebody don't work at the end, they pay in tax where they don't take from away, where they don't retire. Even if not the 200, they make sure they get them on time. They get them on time. Now that's all they left for say.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, caller, you're live on air. Your name and who you call from, please.
This is Mike. I call from Philadelphia.
You get the platform, Mike.
I just want to warn everybody who all the overseas, so don't want to eat APC or SNP people. Now, stop with this headache. Now, they worry about party there. Them politicians there, when they can have power, now for hold them hold them foot to the fire, so they go do something for the country. All man they fight for APC, SNP. But at the end of the day, when they come on and don't do nothing for the country, they will only cry. You know, when I don't think as Salon people, they don't put Salon first. You know, if Salon come up fine, just now we all go better from that day. What them politicians they had in car, when they in power, we know they think about that, they think about APC, SNP. Then two people are not the same people there. Don't hold them responsible so they go take care of the country. Let them build the country, tell them come out before they come out. No, SAPC, SNP. Now waste of time. We're not wasting our time. Now them people are the same people there. When APC can't just go back, they go do the same thing to SLPP, they go pay them, then they go harass them. When SLPP come back, they go pay the APC, then they harass them. Now the same people, when I not wasting our time. When I just make sure say them people are take care of this country, then do what's right for this country. If when I wait say them people are come out, when they cry APC, SLPP, now Salon 90 for those so. Now Salon 9 destroy for 60 years so. 60 years Salon not better when I still they cry APC, SLPP, APC, Salon not the better when they cry. When I better begin the whole people are responsible, so they will take care of the Salon. When they cry APC, SLPP, 30 the road they not find out the country, 30 the water and light not day. When I still they cry APC, SLPP. Salon people are not for wake up. This foolness is too much, man. When I wake up, I'm tired with this, man. I mean, own contribution is no.
All right, thank you very much, Mike. Thank you. Yes, caller, ID live on air. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, Tripoli, thank you very much. Good afternoon. Happy Monday to everybody. Mina Umar, I call from Los Angeles. You know, sometimes in the book, some of you they talk, maybe people that we other brothers and sisters that we listen, they can say within our another party. No, we're not in our other party. Me not in a party. If not anything, me not northern guy, I born at the north, you know, as na free tongue. But common at the North family. The thing is, we all want to the better of Salon. But if not, let me say this first of all. If any rich billionaire, trillionaire country like America or China or any other country in the world where they look for landfill, who say they want waste ammunition, and they say they look for landfill, we want buy a landfill. Maybe take this APC and SLPP, they will tell them people and they say, let's make a deal, Salon, go through them. That's how much they not care about Salon. These two people here, they don't destroy we but until say you go call me 110 law can talk about the oldest, who will tell you how much APC, because me I born an APC house. I know a lot about APC. I did in my 50s. I born inside politics na Freetown. I know Wusa APC don't care. We go APC spend if na lie, let them attack SLPP because now they accuse them 2019. More than $2 billion of money would then go take in the name of the people of Sierra Leone. Waiting they give in a dust. You yourself can attest to that. You talk that days here. Say wait, come on, I use and so it be. Needed bet anybody dress white, let you begin, even if you straight not reach 1 mile, begin from Muslim Street begin to the end of down by the come back that way. Now dust then give you, but then they tell people and say, what they say, what should I do that and say that road they make? They not make road. Now dust they can give you, and within that dust they can for do it turn a chronic lungs problem. Now lungs problem. Now I mean people and they die, they didn't know how they die. APC not do nothing for Salon. That's former well not a former, that late young man will die as a journalist. I don't listen to that guy, that Samura guy. Now the first one will bring up how much APC spent per light, over $300 million. Nothing they not left. Nothing they not left because me not call land the light. For other people here, now APC and SLPP, now they make this new constitution, just like what here is today say. Now they make a new constitution. The people that will make this new, write this new constitution, Ivy Cargo now one of them. How I know a common I mod. One show the way AYV be the host when they call parliament and the people. That the host and the now incident they talk, I say now they write this constitution. So when they write the constitution, believe me, they're not going to get Sierra Leone into heart. They still the constitution only for APC and SLPP. Now would they see so? Police they under them. Nobody, everything what you do, they under them. Now would they see we get Ambassador Yansane sit down and Freetown for over 10 years. They collect money, but yet he say he work as an ambassador in Ghana. Where this new guy come, what would they call anti-corruption? What he say? He say free. What he make it free? He say the law. Which law will say that? Whose ambassador then America, where then Trump or Barack Obama go say, you say, go na Dubai. But you're not going to Dubai, you sit down there, but you collect money with the taxpayer that with money. You sit down there, you run, but Republicans or Democrats, but you collect the taxpayer money where you for the work in Dubai. Which government would that they happen? Now only Salon, now they happen. Where they ask the ACC, he say the anti-corruption man, he say you don't see any fault. Really? You blind? Now the two people then why then go sell salon if today America say would they look any side for good dump with waste? Would they look for any country who want dump pampa? APC, Anes by Koroma, and Marabio, they all two go sit down and talk say let's make a deal. Then they're not a human being, they're not animal them. When I go dump and then go do them. They're not like this country. They not care about this country. That money where they give them so that $31.4 million. That money they're not even pull them the money where they give them because now you just tell we 2 weeks ago for say then collect 103 billion leos in space of 1-2 days. They collect they don't pull that money they give them. What did they do with all the money they now so same thing. All the money them where APC take on the IMF and everything, nothing they not do time. But when they ready for good, they hold on to one thing, road, but not dust. Now lungs problem, and then left GUI, they say road. They not make no road. No road they not make. So let nobody not fool himself. The one way they talk about so they can go back and forth, they try for safe defend APC and SLPP. Maybe a newborn, then a newcomer, and they just born yesterday. We born long time ago. APC not care about salon. APC don't derail salon. APC don't derail salon. I can say that for anything that more than SLPP. Because APC in new lifetime done in Sierra Leone longer than SLPP. So if anybody wants to say what in need for Anes by Koroma, Anes by Koroma supposed for them in jail by now. Because we see developing countries, where they put the leaders in a jail, where they strangle the country money, then they put them in a jail. And you know how many senators then will go jail? What about the senator from Alaska? Even the senator from New Jersey, if they go on trial for corruption, he go on trial, then they show him face until when that case they done ahead. But we can we own country, then they buy you themselves. This not do me or do you. Just like what in KKY been talking then this year. KKY talk him, then that APC leader go attack him. Then why na Alassane and Alassane? Now the same people and my brother. Let nobody know not only God they save we nation. We people on with the and suffer not only God. But then two people then get plan and they get plan for the country. Now in that no more. Bye bye.
Thank you very much, Omar. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, I did live your name and where you call from?
Yeah, AAA na Musa na to call from Island.
Yes, Musa. What thing you get for we today?
Yeah. I just want to talk about this issue, this money issue. Off you go, like all the people who want to talk to the past government, but this government own them areas for say they will pay them. For saying that they're right. Yeah, everybody get your opinion to say, but obviously we look to other way. Not to the right. They not deserve it, not to the right. Because if you look, Salo, then politicians they can give APC, SLPP. If you see today, we shall still there. And we still did it. We did the bottom of index of the world. Now them politicians. So who can't tell me say these people here they disturb the constitution. Constitution, we said the constitution come out. Because we see with these people they violate the constitution for the people then right, then they violate the human rights. All over. These two people, they live in party, with me, I hate them like no man business. This APCS people wouldn't don't destroy the country. They don't deprive people this time. For those basic necessity we not able to get water, light, medical facility. People they can't talk to them people. People don't rob the country. They don't keep the country. Still when they're under inquiry. For saying that the country. In this kind of situation now, with this COVID-19, with the ground dry, because there is some people who see the ground stock. I don't know which other ground stock which I come out. Pulling the suffer. This instead of take this money, help the people, the vulnerable people, the people they will suffer because this lockdown, you don't need people using the food for it. Now they take that money, they go do the evil politician, they will rob the country, they will give them money back. Now this is what they talk here. These people, now the same people then, I agree with the person we just talk to. Now the same people, the constitution is there for these politicians, not for the people of Sierra Leone. The constitution is there for them to become, to enrich themselves, to protect themselves, but not to the. If anybody talks to the constitution is there for Sierra Leone, it's damn for the people, it's damn lie. Because if you look, people will not get no right for that country. They don't even get right to protect for their own opinion. No. All them things they're wanting to do is to protect themselves. If you look, presently, this COVID-19, what did the government do? They order those, they go buy how many jeeps for the minister. They say, residence minister. How many jeeps they go by? About 30 or more than 30 jeeps. The health worker, the front worker, they will not get payment. You know, hospital, then they don't get nothing. No ambulance. You know? From then now, they go take this money back and they go pay themselves. They go pay the former workers. They wouldn't be under the inquiry. We enough to don't rob the country, don't tip the country. They go give them money back. Now that money back, I don't even know for this inquiry is where they talk to the president, they pay this money and officially they get for them nothing about it. Because now so back they go keep this thing, they just keep to themselves. And officially they get for call themselves, they get for this money. Look, let me tell people that here. People who they talk to for this, they have they work for them. What did they work for them for? All these alone politicians, they will be guiding, they work for themselves. So if the person they talk now, yes, I guess everybody get opinion for you. These alone politicians, they come for government, they don't work for any salon people. Because we don't say government, the government is the government of the people, for the people, by the people. These people, when they come, then they for themselves, not for the people there. They come work for themselves, reach themselves, meet the people there, nothing. Because this thing what they talks about. This basic something, they know to stop this. People when they pay them tax, when they pay them back. That's why we do just Westerners. People when they pay tax and they pay them back. So people supposed to forget the government they give them, which is a basic thing, which cannot not get them. Which is what like American facility. It's not their salary. So what if people they talk to for saying then people they deserve because they can't work for people there. They can't work for themselves. So let me tell you what I mean. The only thing I tell people there, the people, salon people don't suffer so long, up to 60 years, they don't suffer all those evil two parties there, which is APC, SRPP. This is a satanic two party there. We don't suffer in the hand of these people there. So the only thing they tell we salon people there, not to the people they wouldn't be for party. Because so a lot of people they for party, they don't care how people in the field. No, we ordinary salon people there who care about this salon. No, come together. These two parties, it will not bench them two parties there. No matter not the same people in the same salon people, gonna see people there. No, try them this APC, SLPP. These people they will not destroy this country. These people will not love the country. These people they will not evil against the people of Sierra Leone. These people who are the evil against this country, we will not destroy this country until we start to this country. No get sense. They say you fool people sometimes, you can't fool all these people all the time. No come together. The next election, no bend these two parties. No matter not putting an election for people. The low see, no go to another party. We try something else. Other countries don't try and lose for try. Those if Dandy better to come for it. But if we continue pushing this evil party then in this Sierra Leone, now we still Salon would be a poor country and the way it is to win at the last index in this country. With our finance minister the country last time we see 4 finance ministers come back with the Salon still could be poor. For fuck's sake, Salon win at 7.3 million or 5 million population, small countries like that, other countries, even the city itself, will not supposed to suffer. The other These are the resources we got to use. For all that tax you pay, the property tax, you're not supposed to suffer so. When they go steal loan from IMF, a monetary fund, you know, all this World Bank, they give them all this money when they get. They never do nothing for salon. So those basic needs to cry every day and day. It's even two parties when they don't destroy that country. Oh God, may I pray for this people. If they will go to hell, you know, they will damn go to hell. This is the for suffer the salon people into this time. These people will pay for it. So this is a million contribution.
Right, thank you.
Hell to diamond.
Thank you. Yes, caller, you're live on your name and where you call from?
Yes, people, good evening. I call from here. I mean, a Sierra Leonean citizen.
Yeah, you get a platform.
Okay, thank you so much for the program. I first start with the COVID-19. So me, I feel say free on the numbers don't look the reduced. It look like say now with the villagers they don't begin to spike the number and whatever is the reason I don't know because free on is still actually corporate. And among the cooperation about the COVID, both the government and we the citizens that we're all responsible for the COVID. We're not already because the government is refusing to implement the measures. Even yesterday in the interview, this man from Public Square is still they insist they just beat around the bush, even with the activists they tell and say when I implement the laws then they refuse to. And secondly, we the people in back will refuse or do the face mask. That's it about the COVID. And they will not accept say now God knows will solve the problem now. Sorry about the COVID. We just got lucky and we not get that thing. According to for the payment for them thing there, this I just get the same, although I may not wait for long, but the same idea where everybody talk is what I start to talk. I don't feel select people didn't deserve. But I just want to answer this question for me. I start to say no, they work for her. Can you just explain to me how they work for this money? When you say the previous government they work for the money, how they work for the money?
Bad work, good work, then we run their service. This is the law, not the country.
I understand.
Yes, but the law is even if we begin the law now the country say possible work bad work not for pay, then we go say what
no time na retirement pay na retirement pay this by all na the at least what you look at the acts. The way talk for say them work like for say na the debts until them in the last 6 months when they left they not been paid them get them owe their debts where they work or they talk about after the retirement payment they talk about say work. Is this retirement payment you're talking about?
Yes, now then gratuity. Waiting them don't work where they deserve for, now then pay them.
Okay, where then the politician decide for themselves say they deserve.
Exactly.
So to me they're not deserve. Say the law. First of all, now constitution they get a bigger problem. The funny time it was done during a one-party government when a dictatorship, when a APC government as a key dictatorship government. During Momolo to elect and then just put in there as a president. So I wonder, I even blame Pakaba from which then say democracy 1996. I wonder at that particular time why they not even just abolish the constitution. And since we still with the start all over, I don't know why they not even anyway another day. The APC and SLPP just like waiting on Monday say those people then two are twin then Alusan and Alasan. The only people the way they talk honest like we kind of like so when are independent people all those ways then they cost themselves na the see na there with something na APC being pay for the Nenka na America and I think being pay for the Nenka na America so now they fight each other. I just sorry for the poor people we can always they go fit themselves na market or na the neighborhood. I can always let you program we can do talk on talk to the camera. I even almost shed a tears when they see one side where they go inside one woman where a man died in Ebola time. Where he gets 6 weeks in there, now he not get market money. The money not even reach self for sale. It even success on take go. Now we self left in Pekin go offline because they even sell the half tea the same Latin at the potty market or somewhere.
Yes, not potty market.
I don't make myself laugh. You say that I said to this man here, I always watch your program because I just really see the sincerity in you. I can even say something they attack you because then I do politician and some of whom provide those politicians will not ever benefit from politics and salon because you still have people in that country where they are not neither APC or SLP, but the APC they do not ever believe say somebody they will not to APC, not to SLPP. The SLPP supporters they don't ever believe say you have people that are neither APC or SLPP. Even the election of last year don't prove that. Even though, yes, that until they end up for win, but you still have people that vote against them. Or even new party, they don't even get 1,000 vote. Even that 1,000 vote, they are human beings. You have some people that didn't even go to vote out of 7 million, about 2.5 billion put in a power. So that's not even telling for say, not everybody in APC and SNP is just that they have not seen the right party, you know. And because they know say where this party can, then they share each other. So then they cover each other, even at parliament, and just they pretend they let themselves. The only thing where you see they angry about something, now where you get for deal with the young issue. I remember that passport issue. If you be so channel, you grab the baranta, well, let them not go change the passport price. After that, SAT itself can they make fake, they make two, 3 days propaganda. At the end of the day, everything they say, oh no, it was not increased, it was just adjusted. Coming back to this toll road, the Koroma claim say APC then be do rules. Which road APC do? Me na Kabalami come on a village, I can walk and go to Lungi, I can pass on and turn. We come in a minute to city person, but even they can. I mean, facing a new road, like I make away they beat the road. Now a brand new road, you put a toll fine up, and where you don't finish the road, then now before you put the toll. But look at the pain and software they put for the people where they look like yam spam, like Waterloo. It's not fair to those people. The same old road in there, when I just can't make them put toll in a road, they not even do the road, they put the toll, then they deprive those people decide to go out of Freetown for the congested Freetown, they when I put toll. SFE in the campaign say, oh, and when they can, then go do about the toll. What they can wait and nothing not commodity. Even when the Chinese they maltreat with citizens, then they SFE instead then they on the Chinese then side. The same way they condemn APC for APC when they say like Chinese government. So I don't understand that money they don't do for rehabilitate all the don't forget about the 2 new districts, even the old 12 district down at the provincial area and Connaught na Freetown. That money they take pay them people that would then destroy the country. That money don't do for rehabilitate all the 14 major hospitals them. Hospital in the provinces and they not get oxygen. They not get ordinary dialysis machine. I remember one day one woman died, that day I almost cried where Jamie, I think we're going to healthcare. If not the healthcare, I mean, it was shameful for talking that word. They say they keep the mommy na 34 because they get COVID, but because she was on dialysis, she was deprived from her dialysis. How you go put person for COVID? Something for left herself na cannot may doing dialysis, they end up not for die. But that now kill that person, if I make they sue one for that. Deprive the woman not being able to get in dialysis, the way you forget for 3 days. If you don't have dialysis for 2 weeks, you die. So that might not die of COVID. She died of dialysis. You know? And look where the death rate high na salon. We don't one day I want to do it if you don't mind because you get possibility for accident people there. Where Jamie can always they brag say, well, we get more recovery than Guinea. As soon as they talk about the death rate, now the argument that way they bring. I just want to let Jamie tell me say the people that are recovering, are they the people that are not showing symptoms or mild symptoms, or are the people who are really sick and critical? You know what I mean for say because you are COVID positive, you know what I mean for say you're sick. It just means that you've been exposed. You don't get not all man they get COVID virus where they sick. Men and us, place where they work, where we fall in us they can even get infection of COVID. They don't even stop them from going to work. They don't isolate me for that. You will get it. You work positive. Now you the kind that you host. You can't do 2 weeks. After that you go. If you're in fact right now, if you're symptomatic after 2 weeks, nobody do another test on you. Then they go they abuse people and keep them there for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Then they argue instead of buying ambulances, you go buy motor SUV. I even watch one Nigerian journalist where they talking at tea. Come make for watch all the African program there. One Adiola. Even show Salon. He said, oh my goodness, a country called Sierra Leone. I was happy for this new a young man. Other countries are buying ambulance for a country that don't have ambulance, and he went and buy 30 brand new a Land Cruiser. What is wrong with our African president? I saw that on the news. You know? So I don't really understand what they say it deserve. And thank you so much, my brother. So I've been just they will not ask you one question. So they get for pay them for the rest of their life?
No, this is not the last money they don't pay them, then go to collect them pension out to own a seat.
For the rest of their life?
Yes.
Lord have mercy. No wonder anybody wants to be a politician. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. This is ridiculous. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much, man. Thanks. Yes, Kola, you did live on here. You name and who the call from?
Yeah, my name is Brian. I call from New Jersey.
Yes, Brian, I get the platform.
Yeah, I will tell you thank you for the opportunity. This one, I don't know what to say. Salon is sad. Salon sad as a country. It's sad. And what do they say? I don't want to let people in future so we can talk now. I will not let Salon or what. No. We they talk because we don't countries how we born, we go school, we come up, you see them thing and it's painful. So now make what we they talk for shame them people here, for let them change. So that make we they talk. But it's sad. As everybody don't talk, all the one who don't talk before me, they don't express me sentiment. Waiting about one for see. They don't express them. For me, just like what doctor say, another one for them give them penny. Because it's as if they reward them for the bad things and what they don't do. The bad things when they don't do that 11 years. Look the kind of couple what they don't thief in that country day. What they don't thief. Just like what Umar say, although both of them get equal blame, APC and SLP get equal blame, and they not destroy the country. But APC don't rule in terms of years. They don't rule for more years than SLPP. So they don't destroy the country than SLPP. They don't give them penny. And again, what they ask me and this government, that judge don't pull the report for that commission of inquiry from April 30, I don't know if it's April 30th or so. Well, it give the government a month, say let them begin act. This is not July now. Like 3 months don't go so. 3 months I don't go so. Oh, this is the end of June. Well, now nearly July. Not to know is from them. Not to know is from them. It's just like everybody they talk and we all can talk. Then people are not the same people. Then. Me not doubt because like we been there during the 80s where APC Shaka Stevens been there. Now the same way you listen to son name them. You want to know the APC SLPP now the same one them. The job is some the papa and grandpapa don't die now them picking and now. Now the same people who been the Shaka Stevens in 10. Now the same people they continue. So if anybody expects say APC or SLPP go make salon, you fool yourself. Then two people are. Now the same people them. Now the same mama and papa born them. The same. They're not going to make salon. There's two people there. It's sad. It's sad. For we want to say, who left that country. It's sad. It's sad. That's what I'm going to say. It's really sad. Salon, then is sad state. That continue for listening. Thanks very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Brahma. Thank you. Okay. Yes, call ID live on here. You name and where you call from?
Yeah, my name is Kamalo King. I call from Kamalo. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity today. I got a lot of things for to talk about, but I'll make them very short.
Yes, please.
Number one, let me start with the light. This light issue with the Gombo was if the APCB don't emphasize on the Bumbuna, we people know for the talk about lights by now because Bumbuna for serve the whole country.
Kamalo King. I just want to make you take direct from this money. Because now the money more our focus pan and I know see people in King just feel overexcited and they go around, but make we just focus on the money, please.
Okay, no
carry on.
Anyway, so let me get back to the money. The money issue, I support President Leone give this money to APC. Irrespective of them being bad or whatever people they call them, because we all know them be bad. We all know what they do. Even self, we're not talking the mudslide money, the Ebola money, the fastest growing economy, wait on to austerity, but then deserve this money because now that's the constitution say for pay them. And we also have to remember, say some of them people here now be ambassadors there. They not be based in Freetown, who they put all the blame, let's say politicians there. People they work out, they suffer, they work there. It was difficult for them. And they were never prepared when they come back. So that money they are not support APC. I don't want to support APC. But for the sake of the country, then deserve that money. And when they get that money, then the money they get for spend at the country, we're going to make the gun go soak. Because they all say the gun guy, but the government is guy. Let we appreciate it at least. Like our previous caller, they say money don't go to markets. People they give food and other things. So me, even though I not support APC, I don't want to support them, but it's very important when they pay them that money day because it be not long overdue. Some people go say the timing, it will be wrong. Yes, the timing will be wrong, but now when the government get the money, now you for pay the money. Because if you don't pay the money, now we get money in a yan, when you go pay the money? Because after this corona, everything they go haywire. Economies that don't break, country, they don't business, they don't break, people they don't lose a lot of things. So now let the government pay who they have for pay and forget about that. When the Commission of Inquiry reach, the almost go account for a sin. But it's very important that the government pay for the money. So me, I support the government. The government don't do the right thing, and I believe say we all Sierra Leoneans for applaud the government who then do the right thing. Waiting they do not the right thing. Then pay people the money where they owe the money. Now we're not going to expect anybody for going to for go demonstrate or for go misbehave for money because they have the money. We all know so they get the money. The only told me they say Sierra Leonean, you owe any of them people out be owe money. Now for go collect the money now because they get money now they hand. So now make contribution, Andy.
All right, thank you very much, Kamalo King. Thank you, sir.
Yes, brother.
Yeah. Yes, we don't get IBM again. I think now it will be much more better. Yes, sir, you get the platform, sir.
All right, thank you so much. I've been the follower for the last speaker. Simply, as I've been the continue, for let now go actually take the floor, and that's way other very important speakers then go ready for actually give their own viewpoints. I mean, it's time for actually talk on the presidency, the direct hit on the presidency. In the very first place, now two issues. Then I know ever any comment anybody. It's not that the IBM Koroma is the only cleverest of all the clever people.
Now, in relation to the money.
In relation to the money, then one,
okay.
And then the other one with an attachment to the very money back. Sierra Leone money.
Okay.
Right. In relation to the money now, yes, for this service benefit, this end of service benefit, by constitution, I don't want to downplay into all anything in there. I want to tell viewers and I want to tell listeners the reason for such a commission of inquiry and for check on people's behavior, their conduct, as to pilfering into the state funds, will not belong to them. So what belong to them given to Caesar? What is Caesar? But maybe other people then go get views. Then go share my views. If the former president and whosoever was involved into the commissions of inquiry, where we spend Sierra Leone people's taxpayers and spend so much money for hire foreign judges, that money they was so huge. That money they not for just go in vain. And then the recommendations are there. Up to now, we don't know what will happen with the white paper. If the former president and the cohorts, people who are involved, where they will get for name into that white paper, waiting for me, this is complete ironical, in my opinion. For this to be the right time for the presidency and the government, then pay service benefit to people where they know say then they inside that white paper, where they get for the white paper get for come so soon. So I really not even understand why this not the opportune time for do that. When the same people, like for example, you cannot know all the other names, but the former president, according to the conclusion of Bill Belly in findings, and it's by Koroma, the former president was involved. And inside this white paper, we got for waiting actually at the conclusions of which are the indictment. We will be there, say they will get for ban people, seize them property or whatever. Then you will get for take against state funds, forgive them people. Yeah, it's like they provoke the government, then they look serious about Sierra Leone people. That they for take the money against Sierra Leone people's money for pay against people who are thieves. I don't know many, but like for the former president, the money. Therefore, put in money on. I mean, the payment of this service benefit for me, in my opinion, is supposed to come after the white paper. And inside the white paper, anybody who in name for day inside the white paper, then that money they another legislation is supposed to come out. Where for bad, I mean anybody who inside the white paper, for let you not enjoy that money, because it will sound like a provocation to Sierra Leoneans. Secondly, Coming to Paulo, where I've been saying just an attachment to Paulo Conte. The presidency was completely wrong, in my opinion, for call Paulo Conte. Maybe to say Paulo Conte end up with one of the indictees, for the last commission of inquiry. It just sounds like say the people are not get advisors, or either the presidency they listen to the advisors with the advise them. Because you know this is politics. If they advise the presidency, either too much put pressure, too much pressure, either afraid the position. So they will say, this is our left back. Let no can turn to me. And no say people and they were not happy with calling Paulo into corona issue. And my question now is, now Paulo is at hand. Then corona is going on with another officials, other people. So, and the important people good personnel for able to attack the corona. Now, Paulo is more than a month or so in custody, in solitary confinement. But yet the corona is being fought by other dedicated Sierra Leoneans. So this money where Paulo them call and them indict down, Bill Belly go to Nigeria, he go to laugh Sierra Leone. Paulo Conte not only for invite time, for whether he expertise and whatever. I appreciate his knowledge. But if he was clean, if he was cleared of any wrongdoing, yes. 100%. If he was cleared of any wrongdoing, all those cleared of all wrongdoings, yes, then suppose for take another appointment. But you got to go and trust again Paulo Conte if they're not be involved into this crime now for which they go on trial. So you go for dedicate the same money, the money where Judge Bill Belly, then charge Paulo Conte and the commissions of inquiry with some amount of money, feel free into the state funds. Then they can dedicate another money for entrust with another money of state fund again. It's complete ironical the behavior of this government. This government is really not serious. I know they are doing their utmost, I know. But when it comes to judgment, either the presidency, they take the advice of the advisors, or they know they advise them properly. So this money, for me, this service benefit is supposed to come after the white paper. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yes, caller, are you live on air? You name and where you call from?
I mean, Koroma, I call from the
Yes, Koroma, you get the platform, sir.
Triple A, one thing that we can say, what is the alliance? Now we get for agree, say, it's time for make with country. This ideology say, Alassane, that me are totally there against that. The fact remains, if even if form another political party today, as Williams and still get for the inside party. As long as we get this notion, say, politics, now diamond area, now they will go get money. At the end of the day, my job the same problem. If even top party can. The NGC when but people they think say na Ingo can redeem saloon. Young Kela we go where be the presidential candidate, he end up for BMP. The same Young Kela, he see the country they believe at the end of the day, be part of the team we're gonna make longer list for wardrobe allowance. So these are notions say, politics, money day. As long as we get this thought, believe you me, be it NGC or any other political party, just the same cry will cry.
I want only under quick, yeah. So money not ready. He say we get the notion say money not ready.
Well, now make the British Commission of Inquiry we can, matter in a gym. Whether it succeed or it not succeed, but for the mere fact it don't set up incidents, at the end of your office, you get for give account to the Sierra Leoneans. So that this are do, that this are do. But no, really talk about how many people did they in favor of that commission of inquiry? Now, you need for the rocket scientists for making no say, and it's my Koroma notice. But then today, if Salon can say, then they try for Falamakata waiting South Africa, then president, if they don't try, and it's by Koroma. I remember one day when they just when this government make attempt say, they have obtained statement from us. See the kind of how people then jump on street say, better not any mistake. Let alone if they say now, then they jail. The kind of tension we will come about country. When it's the Alliance, now we talk. But I make when politicians like can, then just do whatever they need for do. That's why for campaign and this money, I quite believe say, not NGO. We all be here for see, the first payment so then one, the mathematics so then be here for do. I mean, it's like some people then do the payment to that, at the end of the day, then do deduction. That back, that be here for bring up work cry. So we don't feel not only against the idea for the payment to then do. Then the other thing of this COVID, the COVID, I mean, the Israelis, they take this thing for this fun. And more like when they don't get this factor, the thing look aggressive like Ebola. But I make, people know they stay by the rule. Because like this so-called Moamba, just now, because out of lawlessness, I make, COVID enter na Moamba. Somebody on a nurse, they say, Mama, put if you get for maneuver, say, hey, go bring him back kind of that place. Now see, CO2 is the today. So we need to say, now we need the Alliance. Now we get for ourselves, say, what? It's time for us to really make our country. But I'm being for say, thank you very much. I'll continue for listening.
Thank you very much, Koroma. Thank you. Yes, caller, I did live on your name and who the call from?
Yeah, me not concerned citizen at the call from Boston.
You get the platform.
Me, if you ask me, I say let them give them. Then work for them, whether good or bad, then deserve them. Now waiting they work for 90 gets. But let them conscience be the judge. They know how much they enrich the country. They know how much they don't do. And we all know say then face the commission of inquiry, they name the white paper. Whether they get for to justice or not, they name them, which I know the money they don't pay them, now waiting they work for, good or bad, they don't pay them. So when you come to justice, sometimes every money they don't give and all your property where you owe, you will pay back again with them. God knows best. But for peace sake, maybe the government of Sierra Leone, His Excellency Julius Maada just want for being diplomatic and follow the constitution. Maybe that is his notion. Now that make them say, and they say because of the constitution, and me for peace sake, because I know if that money they again before these things and they happen, it will get back on social media. Also noise, hala cost. But what you need, only tell the president, you're not going to do that thing and therefore please them people them. When they don't teach, they don't rip the people them off. They don't let them go, they don't kick them away like rotten potatoes on the street. Then at the same time, you come back and take huge sum of money for pay them off, which is good. Then work for and let them pay them. But at the same time, make you remember the masses, the healthcare practitioners. Make you remember them too. And if we make them try for at least, let them do something with for say the enabling environment. Now if the money they let them try for the do them thing and the address. Then all of the bread and butter. Make we try get the bread and butter at the table. More, not the bread don't today, the bread for the cereal at the table now. In as much as they say they don't get enough money, now make them pay them. Well, let the bread then at the table. No. Let the old bread not go down, the new bread for the town on top. So let the least Haloma make it go able to enjoy, make it go be proud, feel proud to yes, me not Sierra Leone. Now that's no more missing. But the money, they do them, let them get some. Give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and to God what belongs to God. They say they work for them, it is constitutional, now their money, let them pay them. That is all we need for say.
Thank you very much, concern Sierra Leone. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, caller, I did live on air. Your name and who side the call from, please?
Okay, yeah, me and Sylvester, the call from Columbus, Ohio.
Yes, Sylvester, what did you get for it today?
Yeah, what me they tell Sierra Leoneans, me, I need to blame the politicians because we the people of the country, we go for land for all them politicians, they are accountable. like for example, the member of parliament team, so if they ever go to the constituency, say election time reach, the way it can now, people will vote for them back. So if we get to represent you people, the community try come out, so the community will try for only responsible. But how we will achieve that day? We go for those civic education of that country, they sensitize each and every people, them all over from Freetown to the last part of Sierra Leone. Help people, educate people, and say when you vote people on a person in that parliament or we send and go, you send them for your interest, all represent you. You're not going to count once in 5 years. Because they're all accountable, let me they behave this kind of way. Because if the only parliamentarians are accountable, then them only president accountable. But when you left all kind of way, they do all kind of things. Look what the APC do. Now look like this, they say 31 billion in the PNS. So if you remember say they pay 31 billion to ANS, how much they pay for months? Because we know say pension.
No, not only one get that 31 billion, then they share among themselves. Not only one get all.
Yeah, okay, fine, that's fine. But what if the money for paying commensurate to waiting in the work? The money, okay, now to somebody work, I don't know get tired for paying gratitude. But the money, they deserve them. Another question, and we they ask back. So they make like we look for say now the SPP they make way for the same way they come out tomorrow. People they suffer in that country, they who don't suffer, they say God help, who don't put there. So me who they try for they say, me they try for appeal to diaspora and they say, if we will get way for sensitize the people in the country, well, each community will go, don't make them town all talk to people, educate people them how politics, how they see politics at the West. Because me they see serious city council meeting, they all are from morning till the next day, then I did a meeting for discuss serious things. It didn't happen at Sierra Leone. I don't go to parliament, but before they say 2 o'clock, parliament don't lock, they don't go to bar, the story again come. But the first parliament is okay, they go to Sierra Leone, they get bad down day. So we Sierra Leone, all people are accountable.
They get boutique, they
get boutique there. You imagine, who's kind of foolishness there in the all? Where I go, not believe, I say, that's what we not take people serious. We not take we Sierra Leoneans serious. We don't wait to the election time reach, take 10 baggers, 15 baggers, go give the people chief there, people that dance, kill them, we don't damage them. If we know all the people are accountable, Sierra Leone will always be decided. And not tell you again for free. This we like Christian. At the time for free, prayer need to save Sierra Leone. Prayer no go ever save Sierra Leone if we Sierra Leone so come together. You pray America that. See them go begin 400 years ago when they take iron they write for people in body. God no can done for can help people them. Now people them come out talk till they achieve till they get show. Look at this demonstration they get right now. Now make changes they come back. So if we say not prayer no more, we need to take action. But so we all go down left Sierra Leone. So me on talk the tell Sierra Leone and say, now we try for the old them people that will put for represent we accountable. Or put you know do well for we next week they put you. If you promise we call our community for something, if not deliver, we can run after you. They happen. We see them videos in the world. They happen. One politician, one country, Mexico, whatever. They promise people them. The first time, never go the way election come, you go the back, they go after them. They beat and say, you know what I mean? So, you have to do things, call things by the right way, brother. That's stop here for that girl people like that.
Okay, thank you very much, Kola.
You're welcome, yeah.
Yes, Kola, you're live on here. You name and side call from?
Ibrahim, I call from Maryland. Good evening.
Yes, you get a platform, Ibrahim.
Thank you for giving me a platform. First of all, I want to start from the COVID-19 na salon because don't not forget about that. It's still there on. But I want look to reference what happened yesterday and I arrived on Sunday because the people in the try for emphasis on the mask, say let blame put on the mask. But watch the presenter and the panelists yesterday, nobody no get face mask. So if you there one of the big one there when they saying they put laws, how they will enforce the law in the country? Where they when they put the law and they use the mask, then they go to the television where everybody is in the world if you get television. So if you go meet that man in a street, you know where mask go Ola, what you get for respect? You get for start from you will put the law, where you follow the law, then the other person where they put the law for yourself go follow. But if you will put the law, you don't respect the law, I go expect when they respect the law. So I don't wonder why would they care new cases then na pop upline way after this lockdown don't lift her up. Because community transmission day, they go on right now. So we'll account to this politician they only talk about because they see the comments people and they bash themselves. I don't know what then they do. No wonder we people and they come on the diaspora and they go to salon, waste them party and they support don't carry in power because they know say where they serve with the time though, they get for expect, like what they expect to right now. We politicians and they now power, they only think about themselves and their family members. They don't think about the masses in the country. So sometimes I can feel sorry for the people that will not get the understanding. They always fight for these two party, APC, SLPP. Okay, if we put in our power, even if in a person or in a party day, if we put in our power in order to do the right thing, we get for only accountable. Because if only accountable, next time the other person will come, he will follow his steps. But if we let them people there, then do what they want, then go scot-free, but the people only can get for the same thing. So they get for set example. This prayer, all they pray, you don't get for safe salon. If we the citizens they no come out, love will fight or demonstrate against them politicians, they say they want to destroy the country. We say, oh, what if for the law pray no more, let go save our salon. You don't get for save our salon. God not get for countdown for can't save our country. Now we, the citizens, they get for count together, we will make the country go before. 60 years now, up till now, we start salon they go. We know they vote for light. We not get water. We not get goods there. We start salon they go right now. So if you see everybody, young folks, then they can't have politics because of what they say when they go to politics, they get quick money than we who they are, who they suffer now. Because all the people then say, oh, they are everything okay. But everybody get the way I defend your money. Who they find out of your sweat. But then they go thief for your taxpayer money, then enrich themselves with their family members there. So the one they can go and argue, fight themselves or damage themselves for them, two people there. And they feel sorry for them. But at the time for talk back, say, if people then say, oh, need new party, we say the one they hold it from new party, when they come out. Now from SLPP or APC, they go from a new party. So now the same people there, even when I say Alansan and Alusan APC, we say in common, SLPP. So it's a part of Alansan. So they are the Gucci. So people, this I get for you this night. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller. You're there live on air. Your name and side call from, please.
Constance Leone from Australia.
Yes, sir. I know say from Australia, I may not be able to call you back, but since you don't call, let me do one quick. You get the platform, yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. This program is a very interesting program. One, you ask a question, if money they inside politics na salo, they mean that you say money they inside politics na Sierra Leone. For ladies, see people from the diaspora, they run for go, not to say not good for go participate in politics. But majority of the diaspora and people, they run for go salon and politics, not for go thief, not for nothing. If you take a lot of them, they will make them up overseas. So therefore, the easy way for make them up now for politics, and make beaucoup of we can run go salon. And make beaucoup of we can die behind politics right now. Because beaucoup don't say and say the one who don't left the diaspora will be the struggle. Will not be getting nothing. They don't go, they don't make up, they don't go build houses there. So they don't buy houses there overseas. No, they will make up. Now make it people will die behind politics in Sierra Leone. And one thing I can tell Sierra Leoneans, Sierra Leone not a poor country. Sierra Leone is a very rich country. If you look at the population of Sierra Leone and the resources where God bless we in Sierra Leone with, we are one of the richest countries. I can always challenge people there with this. If you take any Western politician, government, and take them back to Africa, especially Sierra Leone, make them just rule for 5 years and see where their performance is then. Without any foreign aid, you go see the difference saying that corruption and they kill the country, not to nothing. Greed and corruption, now in the kill Sierra Leone. And that's done there now with DNA. How that's for come on now with DNA now it's take no the struggle for so. You see? So once the position the government take for give the money to the people who don't serve the country, I say one is constitutional. And second, the establishment of the Commission of Inquiry is not only there for actually capture the people who do corruption if they find them guilty, but also an eye-opener as to how and which manner where people can use between the government system and public sector for thief money, like them bidding procedure and policies that we people need to follow. How people can do forged signatures with them. How people can do and give contracts to people without proper vetting. So now that's all the Commission of Inquiry can do for. Not to actually sometimes like for go capture, go after the people and we actually do the act. But now for future, for let people able to know how this pattern, the pattern of behavior of government and public officials or people who work in any working place, how they can forge the system for capture or take money
unlawfully. So the key thing for all they take away from the Commission of Inquiry, when the Commission of Inquiry don't go on, a lot of Sierra Leoneans, they don't understand now some of the ways them and the behavior of politicians and public servants them, how they can see. So now I opener, so it engage society, it engage people them. The government get right for giving people the money because when the Commission of Inquiry, they don't do the investigation. But at the same time, the people them where they inside the Commission of Inquiry can challenge the report of the Commission of Inquiry, say are not guilty. So some of them cases that they get to go back in the court. So as they speak, they don't even find them guilty. The only thing they don't able to capture how the pattern according to the Commission of Inquiry, the investigation and how they do the procedure. But some of them people they get for challenge again the report of the Commission of Inquiry. They not do it. So at the same time, they don't able to find anybody guilty in it. Now when they can't pay money, say I not pay money, I'm not guilty. They get to go back in the court. So at this stage in time, the government say and say a fit and right and constitutional for give them the money because now a contract, now a service they don't do to the country. That's like a very separate case of what happened to the Commission of Inquiry. Anybody when they go for find guilty, we go for challenge and find them guilty when they go to the high court, then get again for do the recommendation. Government get for taking position whether for take the property at the hand or ask for pay or for ban them. So that's not me own take, but a rightful for make them give them the money because these are a service they don't deliver and a contract way they don't sign for. And they don't do their service, they don't tell election, everything don't go, everything don't done, they don't hand over government. So therefore, the money is legitimate for make them give them. For make we make very clear again and emphasize, the Commission of Inquiry capture the pattern and behavior, how people they do corruption in the country. Second, the people in this, some of them get for challenge the recommendation and the finding of the Commission of Inquiry, the cases they get for going to High Court. So they still not find them guilty in. So in the cases then go to High Court, they finalize everything, then we go say they're guilty of corruption. Though we know say corruption take place. But at the same time, they are not guilty. Some of them not going to be plead guilty. So that I mean take on this particular one, a right for me the government to give them the money because now money they look for. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Constantia Leone. Thank you.
Let me make one quick statement. Let's people a quick. Sorry. What do me believe in Sierra Leone? With the experience when we get with politicians, the way I don't live with, I challenge any Sierra Leonean, anybody when a politician, we take salon money, we do corruption with them. I try for tell you AAA. I challenge anybody. Name me a politician at Sierra Leone where politics don't left them and Pekin become rich and become famous and start like any politician. So that night I open up for tell you to Sierra Leone, anybody who takes salon money. So me like in this day, in what you have experience, your family, you Pekin and they better out of their money than they. For the meantime, they go enjoy them, but in the long run, they're not productive. Name me a politician where don't see salon money from Pasheki in terms after independence up till now, where get fame, where sustain that money and develop them and multiply them, where avoid politics. So that they tell you that Sierra Leone a country where blessed. Anybody where see salon money, and they challenge any of the public right now, they listen to me. Any politician where you sabi, where don't left politics and salon after independence. Name me in Piki when I'm billionaire, where get a project na Sierra Leone, or don't multiply that project and employ people and create employment opportunity for people. Most of them money that they can left at international banks them. Most of them money that they can go the wrong way. Most of them money that the people that can left and get can misuse them. That don't say it's not so legitimate money. And when you not get legitimate money, it can create for investment in the country. Most of them made the investment and oversee them and the investment and oversee the left. So they make a lot of politicians, they don't invest in Sierra Leone. They make say the country they be in. They don't invest in Sierra Leone the money because they not say if you take that money, you put it into an investment, the whole public will let you know your money. So what do? They take the money they oversee, buy mansion. At the end of the day, the people they put their own their property to or bank account to. When they die, there is no proper accountability. So now so their money they can left for full. So to me, you know, but now it can tell me where people like exploit people, but in the long run, it come back to zero. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Constantia Leone. Thank you. Just like how we get a campaign, our constitution, our rights. Whatever the government of Sierra Leone do right now waiting the constitution say. And there is one thing, the government, no, they act, I don't know how to put it, Soyat, no, they make government do waiting enough for do. Like we say, oh, let them sorry, this and that. If you're not in the constitution, if they do them, then they don't go against the constitution. I just want to make we understand now. So now I make always now we to the champion for. We get for out Fatoma before the week done. Our constitution, our rights. But putting at the constitution, we're not correct. Like Dr. Isatu, they say, waiting at the terms and conditions. So if person work bad or give them for PM in gratuities. If not job, even when you don't have them, can't find out or waiting and this and waiting that, question mark go there. But again, the way how them people are left, at the end of the day, if everything be there in place, then be supposed for don't get the money as then they left, then give you money, the worker they go serve home. Then later now, when the commission of inquiry come, then they come after you. Now if people in way don't they follow you go find out say me content maybe feel say the commission of inquiry he no for be gone. Because waiting do anti-corruption he get money up front. Where you go then can you go and make agreement, although you remember some people in the way they don't make agreement with anti-corruption where then they pay. To date, we know there is no update on the people and if they don't pay down or then still they pay. But people in the way we get an agreement, I think we go for, law reaching anti-corruption, but let's see if somebody can help we answer some of them questions here. We don't say they can go on their platform then answer alone, but then it's like maybe Boku thinking they so then they skip their mind. But a lot of people in the way we don't begin pay from the previous administration, where them be go make agreement with anti-corruption, where we promise them go they pay small. So maybe when this money don't come, we go carry from anti-corruption, say, waiting, make we they go after that one then they but then get for payment and can pay. This money, them pay when these people not even grumble on social media because we see them. When they grumble, say, oh, that last one, they not pay we need our money, we need our money. There was no grumbling here. Government takes, waiting. Maybe we don't get beaucoup money now. Let we pay them people there. Let's just pull them come on our head. Then the white paper go come. Other people go say, waiting. Maybe if we don't read the white paper say first before they pay them. So that's the if you find, say, you get question for answer concerning money, well, we get you money. If you say we're going to court for challenge them, then let we go court. Then after that, we'll give you money. But again, we don't know waiting at the agreement we've been binding behind closed doors with IMF, World Bank, and then people there. That last one, like I explained, they will say yes, because they talk to IMF, so now they get money, I mean, then they pay. So maybe because then for me then give them this money, let's say because say, oh, remember the former people them then they strain, we need for pay them. So if we now go this money now, you could just make it easy for we for pay them. All these are just assumption. And I say now so a bill. Just assumption say, but you know go rule them out, say not possible for make them use their ourselves the name for make them go get something. Because the money we they owe them for don't pay them for 2 years. Yes, I know say a lot of people they question, they bleed, say, oh, then people are they don't thief, then people are they don't. If they thief, who that thief supposed for they behind bars? Who that thief? If for they behind bars. Well, this particular government say they know an old person again, then go feed her, so they try for take the money. But I know people they say APC not do bad. They didn't do bad. They did. But the one the way they did now they work for go after them. For make them pay them fair share for the bad way they do. If they thief, make them pay what they thief for. But nothing is going to change with we no more just they say, oh, the former president is thief, if they behind bars, the former this done the other minister done the one the way they now. If they no see and so, then you say for think twice. Talk different from action. For words, just talking is different from what you're doing. So we not say when the President Biobi they go up parent thank you to, he be talk about they don't thief, they don't thief, they don't Commission of Inquiry back done. They don't thief, they don't thief, they don't thief. What in happen? What thing really don't happen? And say, let's wait for white paper. Okay, well, let's wait for white paper. When the white paper come out, then we see what thing happen after that. Everything has process. Get processed. And all this list where people in the vex say, oh, they're not for pay them, all this list. Some people in that list, they not to say because they work APC, they have be thief. Some people are genuine. Because we get ambassadors them. Other person go say, wait to. Even the ambassadors themselves, what thing then they do? Well, no go far. What thing the one the way they did now they do? What the one the way come out they not been do? So if indeed thief take place, let the hold them. But in the name of, oh, we come here and say, oh, they don't thief, then for be ashamed, they don't do this, they don't. If the one way they did now not see and so. Now I make us say change start with we self. When we change, we go make informed decision. But if we say change for start from up yonder, let they go. Let they go no more. Some of the people within that list they need that money right now. And the money come at the right time for them. Some people within that list them give them or they not be give them or they don't even care. It's up to you now for know who that person day or who that not to that person day. But the money don't come. They don't give them. Let's see if some of the people that will be there at that list day, anti-corruption, then we don't go make payment plan to anti-corruption. Make we see if anti-corruption get for come after. Maybe in the next few days, we go hear anti-corruption, they remind them, or then go begin tell we say some man don't can pay full. Because anti-corruption be the GUI update, but they are not. I don't know when last until we say people, everybody they fight Koroma now. Is it that everybody anti-corruption said, but then just indict? They say they don't see nothing but that NAXA. That one a McKinney. Say NAXA employee be involved. However, somebody it's alone. But when we begin to hold politicians accountable, make them feel like how they feel, change don't can as alone. Because this night, this evening, this morning, a lot of the callers they were outraged. Oh, them people are thief. Oh, them people are. Well, the one that we sit on there now, then we just talk with mouth. We get power for do something, they are not doing anything. So I like you do waiting, you feel say, you cry, you call their names and everything, nothing is going to change. So waiting at the try for saying, am I condoning that? No. But to get people holding a power now, we now talk and do. When we become on a world best, we they observe, but them not the fire again. No. Them not the fire again. Now all the fed corona. The camera go waka yesterday na Aberdeen and Lumley Beach. What people like excessive corona day? When we upload, you go see what's in the camera for not. Enforcement. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Because we government them, nas alone. What you really thinking kind of powerful? The government then nas alone. You don't ever sit there and ask yourself, say the government hold the gain as alone. What you really thinking come for? And it's sad, we still they go after we self in the name of this party better pass this one. What you thinking come for? A question way I don't ask myself. Say we government them. Whose legacy then can really want left na salon? Where then can come? Say you know it in? Make we left a legacy way if we come out safe, the people of Sierra Leone go regret say they make bad decision for Pului. Waiting really can bring them come inside power. You don't ask yourself. Then ever they listen to the people? Then can listen to me and you? For say, yes, then people are the thing them honor for them. But when you get people who still they blow on, you go make the people them where they in power, they then just care say, those people, then they on the other side, make. Because if not on the other side, look where they tell you say they do good. Now they want to know waiting, then they talk about. Because if you know they do good, they why not for the talk about them. You know why they talk so? Because from where this COVID-19 begin, where people still they grumble, healthcare workers then still they grumble, say they not receive waiting government promise for give them. Still 30 days, it happen. Till now, it happen as alone. Till today who's day? Today Monday the 29th. We still get healthcare workers them where they complain say they no get nothing. With all the money they whose conscience then they take sleep? Kainla say for Modi's government they talk about the allowances, they no get don't they no receive nothing. There are certain things when these people then they work for her. They put their life right there. Then put their life right there. From who they complain, say healthcare workers they not give them money, healthcare workers they not give them the allowance so 30 days. Vicky Wimo just come out over the weekend. He said the workers then they talk and say they not see nothing for the money. What they promise there. But still let other people go, they say, then for let them just wait. The president, the ministers there. Then they wait. They own money, they wait. When we go begin for feel for the people. But we the people now who sabi feel for the politician then today. Now we sabi feel for them today. If we don't ready for feel for them now. But the same feeling where you get towards them in support of them, do they have it for you? After I see this thing, I felt so down the other day. I'm like, so all they talk. These people, they don't even listen. They don't listen. So let them talk there. But we they carry on with to want do. We need the Jeep for COVID-19. We did buy them. We need this, we did do them. When they say, oh, now for verify. Oh, now for verify. Oh, they need this, they need that one day. Oh, now this, then they drag them foot. Now, yeah, Vicky Rimo, I said it the other day right here. I said something happened. And he finally took her. He said, he writes to them, making give them in service. We all see what he do. Make it give them in service. So that he go carry on for do the better work we don't they do for help. They never replied to her. They never considered her. With all the money we raise, with all I distribute them, they want to give service to them. They don't even consider that. So are these people for the people? You way they say this na talk and do this na this. Think and back back. We all see Bamba Ode say this particular person he do this thing, he handle them well. He say okay, and he say na volunteer and go volunteer safe. He write and say I can volunteer my service. They not consider her. They know. People they die every day. Some we don't know self if na COVID related. Even before coronavirus can alone. How many young people they will not die? How many young people they will not die? So we Sierra Leoneans them, it's high time we start caring for ourselves. It's high time we get that heart for your neighbor. It's high time you get heart for your neighbor. See him like your brother Sierra Leone. Not see him like Mende Team Limba. Not see him like somebody who they support that party or that party. I'm saying all this because of what happened today in the comment section. But when we go wake up, when? Don't forget about they talk now and say, oh, they want them, they want them. But what's in the seed where they wire yourself they pass right now? Who seed where then they pass? Show me. And what if you say go bear? What's in this particular seed where then they so get for born? A lot of people get connection. Then they they listen, well, if they want then they. Instead of take the positive out of the things they already shed light on. And then don't take and say Sierra Leoneans are two parties in Sabi. They either vote red or they vote green. That's it. Any third force, you are on your own. You are on your own. Yeah. That make a lot of people they say the green, the red, now watermelon. Are the same people they normal. Make people and they see this payment even after that ala and waiting self now just like a payback for make everybody understand the society map. Now one salon we get. And they always say one political party not the change salon, not they make salon better. One green Sierra Leonean, not they change salon, not they make it better. Now me and you, when we realize, say these people, they are not for us. As soon as you realize that, you're going to waiting for do. When you know say them people are not over we, when they say wear face mask, not supposed to tell yourself, you they wear one thing. Because the condition no then go care you pa. Look and they don't come under. But I'll try. Let us see ourselves as brothers and sisters them. Let we all get a vision for change salon. We all not go able to focus on the same thing. Even a house, you get to that they do the carpentry work, you get the electrician, you get the mason, everybody. Where you see somebody say jack of all trades, I beg watch and find ba. What they do? What he go end up do for you? No, everybody get usai na in specific area where he go able come out there in excellence. And that's what we need. You need me, I need you. If you not be there, I know they can't see there every day. And if myself not be there, una self not the kaya. So there is that connection. Even if I there, if you not get the device for listening to, you're not going to be able to listen. You don't see where everything has a role to play? Everything has a role to play. You say if you get a role for play, and the day you realize them, trust me, the day will be better for we all. We all get role for play. It's sad. Now this the young people they don't see in a salon, we make everybody want to go into politics. Everybody want to go into politics. We see the one that said by this administration who just work for half no more. You see how much them pay there? Everybody want to go on politics because they're facing a daily money day. So do ya? You and me as Sierra Leoneans them. For the sake and the love of Sierra Leone. It's sad say put salon first. You don't turn to a slogan. We're not the going outside. Everybody they use that now. And there is no merit in the one the way they use her. But make we learn sense. Make we learn sense. Make we pick sense. Make we wake up. An informed person that ain't going to make a wise decision. Okay. Make a just left on there. We go there back tomorrow. Maybe we just send everything there today. Till we meet again tomorrow. Triple S, tata.